Welcome to another weekly market update. After the market closed in a big way on 26th of October. So since my proprietary signal was given back on 7th of November to say this is called a brand new bull market there, and I've been saying it's a bull market ever since, but now 2 years later we have a signal that's saying this is no longer a bull market, and 36 years testing says that right now the best thing to do is go to cash, and that is from a long-term perspective. Short-term, which we'll look at in just a second, the market may well have an aggressive bounce. In fact, it probably will, but the trend is broken. Long-term trend is broken, and after 2 years of sounding like a stuck record, I can actually say something different. And all the profits that have been enjoyed, you know, all this time, a lot of people have been saying, oh, the market's going to crash, the market's going to crash, the market's going to crash, even there, market's going to crash. And I said, no, and here it goes. Now I'll say, okay, now we go to cash, and that's a big gain there that a lot of people missed out on. And the other way around as well, there'll be some people who are saying, no, stay in, it's all good, it's all good. And as I said, short term it probably will be, but no, I'm saying my system is saying time to go to cash. Let's just talk about position of cash for a second. If you'd have gone to cash in January 2008, you would have beaten the index, and you'd have beaten all the traders and all the investors out there massively, obviously, because everyone else just lost half of everything. So there's nothing wrong, first of all, with switching to cash. Secondly, well, we don't just, well, I don't anyway, just fall asleep now and we'll just sit on cash for a bit then, because there are other things to trade. And that's why you need to come to my seminar on December the 15th and 16th at Heathrow, which will be my last one in the UK. And there's only 40 seats, and they're already starting to sell out. So if you haven't got an invite already, you're going to get one. But there's also a website up now, which is www.vtapublications.co.uk/final seat. So, and if you're members, I'll talk about that in the next video, which you have a better price, separate website, and so on. Which, on that same note, the seminar I'm talking about 15 and 16 makes you a member. I do another video after this where actually people look over my shoulder and see the individual trades that I'm making. And like I said, so I'm not going to be trading stocks for now. Everything resets. That's not to say that it's going to be a brand new bear market. This does not say bear market. What it says is that this bull market in particular is broken, and everything, you know, the two things that can happen now: either it's going to reset like it did back here. The bull had the same sort of signal back here, but it didn't go for another 2008. Instead, everything had to reset again, and then off we went again. So I don't know yet. I'm not going to try and second guess things, what this turns into next. All I know is that the stocks wise, we go to cash. Lots of other things to trade. In fact, I can finally talk about something for various reasons that I've held back on talking. It's actually my favorite thing to trade is not stocks, and I'm going to be revealing that at the seminar on December the 15th and 16th. So short-term trend, you can see, as you said, the last couple of weeks, you could tell I was starting to, I was saying, something, it all isn't well, and then we had this, and it did bounce as I said it would. But this bounce did not turn into anything, and the warning sign here, as you could see, the volume picking up as the sell-off continued, and in the end it put up a great fight on Friday. I must say it was at certain times during the day it was very close to not being a go to cash signal, but it just couldn't make it in the end, and closed up again on high volume. What happens in the short term? Well, one, I don't care because I've gone to cash, but if you're interested, this is a very, very, very oversold market right now, and there will be an aggressive bounce upwards, so which is a good opportunity to it's a dead cat bounce is what it's called, but that's a good opportunity to, okay, I got stuck, I'm in some trades, and then you get an aggressive bounce, and that then hope will spring a turn. We think, oh, that's great, I'm gonna keep going. Not all my system says that. Says that's a great time to actually start cashing out. take advantage of this short-term bounce, which I fully see coming ahead in the week or two ahead. And even as we go into the holiday season of November and December, maybe we'll see a rally, but and the system isn't always right, but 90% is good enough for me in a large and long back test. So that's all for this week. I'll speak to you next week. I'm always going to keep doing the weekly updates, but nothing much to trade right now. And please do come in December 15th, 16th.